we have brought the cheapest tools off Amazon for keeping your lawn looking good this year.
We've got everything you need: a lawnmower, Scarfire, aerator, compost roller.
We've got fertilizer spreaders, sprinklers, sprayers, and lawn levelers.
That's not lawn level.
Now on to sprinklers. Last year we did a really in-depth video on sprinklers, and that'll be linked below. In that video, this was our mid-range. I liked it that much that I took it home and used it on my garden. The budget one for this video, $8.99, suited for rounder shaped gardens. In the previous video we said it wasn't adjustable. After checking the comments, thank you for letting us know it is actually adjustable, and I reckon it represents really good value for money. Let us know which sprinkler you would like to use.
Next up, aeration. The cheapest item is this auger.
Right, Jason, hold on. For people to have an auger, they also have to have a drill. So not everyone has a drill. I'm going to say that one of the best tools to aerate their lawn is a garden fork. These typically start in around £15. A lot of people say that whenever you put it in, it compacts the holes. Little pro tip: put it in, move it about, give it a heave. It creates fissures in the ground. You're going to get really good aeration. There's another aerator tool that comes up in a lot of my questions. We don't rate this style of aerator at all because they clog up. No good for aerating your lawn. Now Jason, what's next on our list?
Scarifiers.
We featured before this Scarfire here for manual Scarfire. It was a really good job, but it was 40 quid, so I thought, can we get a cheaper one? So I came up with this Scarfire.
That is currently $15.99, I believe, on Amazon.
But don't forget, you need a broom, so
What, another fibre or something like that?
another fibre. So, what's going to be next on our list, Jason?
That was my eye.
Oh, that was next on our list is a lawnmower, but I'm gonna show you that later. The next one might really shock you. So it shocked me, the price of it. 9 kilos in weight. Compost spreader. I'm not going to tell you the price just yet. We feature a green one on the channel quite often that we really like. This one here is definitely a budget one. Totally amazed at the price of this. Under £55, $54.99. So let's have a closer look at it and see where they've made the cuts to it, and is it going to be worth the money. First thing that catches my attention to this compost roller is actually these clasps here. We've got a pin to pull that in and out to fill it up. Now, I bet you any money that's going to be awkward. Maybe if you did it a few times, it'd get better. To supply that with it, that must be there for a reason. This must be pop open on a regular basis. And that's quite fiddly. So this is the cheap one I have that we bought off Amazon for under £55. Not a big fan of those clasps. I could see these getting lost. So I have another one here to show you, which is twice the price of that one, which is I think about £110. This came from a website. I'll leave a link to it. It's not affiliated, anything like that. I bought this here with my own money, so wanted to test that out. It seems to have better locking system on it. Whenever because these come in a box, whenever we're putting these together, both of them, this one here seemed to be better built. So we're going to try it out, and then it'll just be a matter for yourself which one do you want to spend the money on, or alternatively, if you want the best, then buy the Landsea. But these are two budget options for you.
Show me what's next, Robbie.
We have fertilizer spreaders.
Are we not on a budget?
Maybe not. Okay, this isn't a budget fertilizer spreader. I'm going to say I have two caveats for you. So the first one, we couldn't test the fertilizer spreaders, so we didn't order any. However, I have a couple of fertilizer spreaders here. We have this cheaper one, the Evergreen, and we have one that we would use professionally for smaller spaces, the Scott's Handy Green. Both small spreaders, they look nearly identical. However, we find from past experience, this one works far better. If you have a bigger garden, or if your garden's 3 meters wide or more, these little spreaders, these little rotary spreaders are fantastic. However, there's no edge guard on it like there is on the professional one. Our other caveat is we did order a backpack sprayer. However, that hasn't arrived in time for the test. Next up, we'll have two budget lawn levelers. Now, I'm going to say we haven't had a look at these in the box. Jason, do you want to do the honours there, mate? Go ahead.
The unboxing now.
Jason's the tool man. Jason's the tool man, I'm the grass man. Going to say, feel pretty cheap and light.
Yeah, especially the handles there.
Handles.
Now this didn't come with the tools for it to be put together, but not to be undone.
Excuse the pun, Jason.
Right, let's see what $62.99 buys us. Although this one looks like it's got more parts,
It does look like it would be easily assembled compared to the other one.
The more expensive one came with this spanner, but what else does it get you, Jason?
Well, it feels a lot stronger, a lot sturdier, a bit more weight to it, which I think helps when with the lawn loop. You get a bit of
This one here's a bit shorter.
a bit shorter.
Bit on a wobble there.
And this one is.
Doesn't feel like it's shaking about.
It feels like what I think a lawn loop should feel like.
Yeah.
It's a lot more sturdier, bit heavier, a bit more weight to it for pushing across the garden.
Before I show you the lawnmower, folks, don't forget, if you're enjoying the video, to smash the like button and subscribe. Now, gonna say all these products in today's video were all bought with my own money. If you want to help support the channel, the links to everything we're talking about are going to be down in the video description. So let's have a look at the last product we bought, which is actually a lawnmower for $49.99. Absolutely crazy price. What's in the box?
right now it's down to me to get it built properly. The listing states that it has a 35 litre catch box. It is a cylinder style mower with a roller on the back of it as well.
So there it is. Let's get it all out and test it out.
Time to cut some grass. I've got it on the highest setting. So with this, there's no height settings. It's just like a free range setting.
Go.
Now it's time to try it without the grass box. For the price range of this mower, it's a nice, robust little mower and it does the job. It cuts the grass. Scarifying time. Budget has two different sides. Let's see what they do.
It's really getting in and lifting up that grass, Jason.
Yeah. This is the narrower spacing side. That was the narrow side. Now we're going to try the wider side.
How's that, Jason?
A lot easier.
Easier?
A lot easier than the other side because it's not obviously pulling out as much. It's not as aggressive, so it's not pulling out as much. So.
Right, let's try against the £40 one, see how you think. Well, this one was $15.99 plus the broom, and this one is £40 including the broom.
Go.
What's easier?
You can feel the difference in the quality, I think, 100%.
This one, the more expensive one, feels better than the...
Yeah, even though It's quite wide. It still feels like it's pulling out a lot and feels easier, to be honest.
But you can see what it pulls out, all the debris and fat. It's really good to get out of your lawn. I definitely prefer a petrol power Scarifier. However, if you just have a small lawn, this one here, the more expensive one, not as aggressive as the other one. You can see that other one pulls out an awful lot. Down to yourself, what you want to achieve and how much you want to spend.
I'm doing the dirty work because Robbie doesn't want to.
Don't lose those clips.
Oh, nearly.
We'll test it out on the same soil. Suppose everything's all equal.
Right, we're going to go on to the next one now. This one, I don't think it's putting down as much as it should be. It's looking a bit sparse.
Those cloths look a lot easier.
Easy.
Easy. Right. Let's see it.
Right, go painting. Let's see you in the comments. Which roller put out the right amount? We're going to pretend we've lost these and see if those catchers stay closed. Let's see what's left. And as you can see, the catchers stay closed.
Pretty much just stones in the bottom of that bag. Whereas in this bag, still get stones, but not just as many. Luck of the draw, I guess.
So we've got the mid-range and the budget. Let us know which one you would go for.
Time for me to do some work. Let's try the budget offering. I want to say the handle on it is very, very wonky. This one feels a little bit flimsy, but let's try the next one. $62.99. This one feels a lot more sturdy than the other one, but we'll not know until we try it out. It has a really nice strong handle on it. It makes stretching in and out less work. From the 5 minutes I've used this, it seems to be a really good job. A lot better than the other smaller one. For the extra 14 or 15 pounds, but this would be the one I would ban. The handle even splits down for really easy storage. Now, how robust it is and how much it would hold up for a big long job is anyone's guess. But I thought for the money, for a quick job, this is a pretty good tool.